3 o'clock in New York City, tragedy at the ballpark. A baseball fan fell more than 60 feet to his death at a game last night. Happened at Turner Field in Atlanta, home of the Braves. Here's a picture of the man. He was 30 years old. Witnesses say he fell from a railing from an upper-level platform. Police say they found him in a parking lot some 6 stories below that level. You can see what appears to be blood and some clothes there. An absolutely awful scene. Heavy rains had delayed the start of the Braves game for nearly 2 hours. Cops say they're really not sure whether those conditions or alcohol or what contributed to the fall, but they say it does appear to have been an accident. He's the second deadly fall at Turner Field in about 5 years, and at least the second time a person has fallen to his or her death at a stadium in Atlanta in the past year. Jonathan Seri is our Atlanta-based correspondent and is live with us this afternoon. Jonathan, what else do we know about this victim?
The medical examiner released the identity of the victim this morning. 30-year-old Ronald Lee Homer Jr. is said to be a landscaper and a lifelong fan of the Atlanta Braves. He lived in Conyers, Georgia, a suburb just to the east of Atlanta. His mother tells the Associated Press she spoke with her son by cell phone just moments before the fall. He told her the rain was beginning to let up and he was about to go back in to watch the game resume. She says her son ended the call the way he always did, telling his mother that he loved her. Shep?
I mentioned that police say this does appear to have been an accident. I guess they're pretty sure about that.
They are pretty sure about that. They do not believe that foul play in any way was involved. And just minutes ago, the medical examiner released preliminary results from an autopsy. The medical examiner saying that the autopsy has revealed the cause of death was blunt force trauma that resulted from an 85-foot fall. So apparently the distance much greater than the 60 to 65 feet that we originally had heard this morning. And that blunt force trauma caused by his impact, obviously, with the pavement below. That deck that he fell from was overlooking the players' parking lot below. The medical examiner's office is waiting on toxicology tests, which could take weeks before we hear the results on that. Shep, this information just breaking moments ago.
All right, Jonathan, just awful news out of Atlanta. Thank you. Two friends of the